Morning, Radhe Radhe, Sat Sri Akal. Hello everyone, welcome to in this video and welcome to watch this video. So I am Aman and here is Arjun Prajapati. This is the student of me and we are practice English before some days and finally this day come to practice conversation to each other and today our topic is about English language. So we are going to practice each other English speaking. So let's start our topic. So as you know that, are you comfortable?
Yeah.
So as you know that today's our topic is about English language. So first of all, I want to know what is language.
First of all, language is a medium
Yes.
from which we can express our feeling, emotions, and understand the another person's emotions and feeling and expression. That would be language.
Yes. Because as you know that this is not a subject, this is a language. So this is a medium of conversation to each other. Good, correct. So next, I want to know that in this time, which is the trending and modern language.
In this time, the English become a global language and as well trending language because it spreads everywhere from your mobile phone to speaking and everywhere you can see the examples of such kind.
Because you
And
cannot search anything on the web page on the mobile, and you cannot write anything on in the computer easily. Because English you can write in the computer very easily. Yes.
yeah,
So, Chief, I am satisfied with your answer. So next, I want to know that as you know that we are conversation into English. So I want to know, please tell me about your own. What is the experience you have experienced before 4 years, and what you experience at this time, present time, in your English speaking, yeah, in English language.
well, my English point of view according to English that before 3 years or 4 years ago, my interest was not such kind, and now my point of view has been totally changed in the order to English. Before 3 or 4 years ago, I was not interested in English because on that time my interest was not here. My interest was in only writing English because I learn and really I like to write English and different kinds of sentences I like to make. And one day before 3 years, since back when I was going to a stage performance in my school in assembly,
Yes.
I was going just I was thinking about what kind of subject I will put up. And
Keep smiling. Yes.
after that, when I reached to the platform, I just suddenly in my mind a topic came out that is I guess pollution.
This is a very
Pollution,
easy
yeah,
and
and it
this
is
is
an easy one. And I just intentionally I was very hesitating, and by the time when I was started the presentation, I feel that I speak well, and the whole presentation I have given very well. And after that, I when I put up from the assembly, I standed in the line and thinking that I have given a very deliver a very great speech, so I can do something in this field. Means I have to improve myself uh, because I have just given a best performance according to me because it was my first
day and
presentation in the
but
front
that,
of,
that
yeah.
they held and you gave your best.
Yeah, I have given my best in the front of assembly, and that is the not very easy for me. So on from that day, I focusing on my English speaking. So I made a lot of copies and learning vocabulary. This is the fundamental, and after that, that was my English journey.
Yes, you said one thing that is I suppose that I think that this is a right. Anything when you are going to deliver on this stage. So this is not a comfortable moment for anybody, but when you are going to stage and on this come on this stage, and when you are going to speaking or delivering, when you some sentences, some phrases you have given, so after that you have some confidence, you know?
And frankly, I think on that day I have not learned anything because of some issues. And when I was on the stage, I was just my mind is totally stressed because I have not learned that pollution, what is pollution, what I will deliver. So from this, I this was hard. This was becoming too harder and harder. And a big from before that, before that period, I always learned everything, and on stage I performed very poor. But on that time I have given a best. So I decided that that is good that I have not learned, because I have checked myself that uh, how knowledge I have.
Very good. Or I think this is a good thinking you. So next stage, I want to know that what do you think about English speaking? Can you speak English in this time? Any topic?
Any topic means, yeah, if I try to my best, so I can try only. But along with this, we have knowledge also, and we should take some knowledge about that
Topics?
things. Yeah.
Yes.
And if I talk about speaking easily, so it's not. I think I'm not very easily. I just try to my best that to speak English very fluently, and we need words. So in a different circumstances, we need different type of word. So that is not too easy. And but if we have a lot of vocabularies, lot of words, so yes, that will be.
So I think in this time you have not more vocabs, but feel be you have confidence
Yeah,
and you can
on
speak
myself.
English. So, ठीक, okay. And next question, if you want, yes, of course you want, if you want to enhance your English speaking, so which part do you like to improve, like vocabs, speaking, debate, conversation, podcast, is many more things like.
First of all, the basic thing I think included all. I just using one word, that is debating discussion. Because in the debating discussion,
Yes.
including all the things like public speaking, whenever you are sitting on one thing and different type of person will ask some questions to you, so I think on that time the public speaking is also used, and your knowledge is also used. And I think every things that you have told to me have included.
Yes, of course. But I want to know which particular parts you want to improve. Which particular?
Which
Yes, of course you want
particular?
to whole, but I want to know only one particular. So which you
One
like? What you like?
particular, so I think vocabulary is important.
Yes, you can. If you have vocabulary power, then you can
As I
speak
said
at any
previously,
field.
that yeah, different circumstances needed different types of words. We need vocabularies.
Yes. May you know that? May you tell me that? How can you have learned this language? Means by practicing, by interesting, by inspirationing, yeah, by which way you have learned the English speaking. So I want to know.
My journey of English was not very different, because in intention I was trying to increase my vocabulary's power.
Yes,
Of course. And in intentional, the main problem that comes in our speaking, that is environment.
yes, of course.
And
Environment play an
after that,
important role.
after environment, the basic need, that is vocabularies, and after that at lastly grammar. So in intentional I started from speaking, and I speaking only those words I used those words, those sentences that I know well.
Yes, of course.
And after that, whenever I will speak, so as I said that we need an environment, so I have taken an environment from an application when I was wondering on Play Store in the search of something. So I noticed that was an application in which that contains about public speaking, that is totally related to. And I installed and I just memorized my previous years that I am not performed well in English, and this is the time when I should improve my English. I just install that and practice regularly. Along with this, need one thing that should do by everybody, that improving the vocabulary powers. I made a copy on which I wrote word meanings and learned it, because whenever we just searching vocabularies vocabs from anywhere, any speaking, any broadcast,
Yes.
any books, so that word meanings will always remember in our head, that this type of word meaning I have learned, so you will use easily the words, because if you have a lot of vocabularies at the same time, so I think this is very hard to memorize
Yes,
them.
of course, ये बात सही है. Next, I want to know that कि have you made any plan for the speaking?
Yeah, I have made the plans whenever I was
Which plan?
free.
Like,
When the plan was very simple, that first of all we should focus, as I said, on vocabulary. So my plan is that I will first speak.
say, yes, of
Yeah,
course,
I will speak the previous word that I have learned, and after that the new word will I will try to memorize, try to learn, and try to include in my speaking. Whenever I am speaking, so I just focus on new words, not old words, because I have know the old words, and when I will use the next words, so that will very you can say that that will very comfortable, very
important for
important,
learning English. So, have you
interesting.
add it? Means have you add it English speaking in your daily routine, on the daily basis?
Yeah, on the daily basis.
So next, I want to know that as you know that, and everybody know that in this time English become an international and global language. So and each and everybody want to speak English and know about the English language. So what do you think? This is right or wrong? क्योंकि many there are many more person who think that and says that this is a foreign language, this is not our language, not our mother tongue, on this language also brought by the Britishers. So
Brought by the Britishers. Yes, it's true, and according to me, I'm just saying according to my perspective, that those people who are saying that this is a foreign language, this is brought by Britishers to our India, that is, I think we are adopting different kinds of things, like in from the fashions, uh, from the fashion to the everything. We
yes,
know everything, we see everything in our home, in our environment, different kinds of things that brought from the British, brought from the foreign countries. So whenever we are just adopting ourselves, and we know that our India is a developing country, so we need a development, and development comes from where? From us. So
yes,
this is important, and those people said that this is a foreign language. So yes, this is a foreign language, but we need to improve. If we need to improve, so we have to adopt everything,
yes,
because we are developing
yes, yes,
and the nation is developing. So if the nation developing, so we should have develop ourselves also. And English is not a bad thing, because it change our personalities, change our public speaking, the way of speaking, and most important, it's become a global language, as you said that. And along with global language, it create impression from which that other person will attract.
yes. Yes, I am satisfied with your answer. And also, I think that English is an international language, and when you want to make your future in any field, and when you got your aims goals, and you were become something special, so at that time, each and everybody want to know that which things have you different from the other person. So many more persons add it English language. If you speak in English language, then this impression will be very effective on the other person. Yes,
Yeah.
I am agree. And next, I want to know that ki, what is the scope of English language in the future?
Scope scope of English grammar, English speaking.
Yes.
It became significant that public speaking and English speaking is very important for if you become a great means if you become a doctor, if you become anything in future. I think we are developing, so the developed India need improvement. And whenever you are going anywhere, so that will very important that among a lot of different kinds of professions, you need to make different yourself, because whenever everybody speaks in English, so I think there was not any chance to speak Hindi. That will decrease your impression. And to make the better impression, you need to speak in English. And that's why English becomes significant.
Yes, of
And
course.
scope of you said that scope of English grammar, English
Language.
speaking. So whenever you are just become you saw that many celebrities speaks in English, so they are just making their impression towards the public
Yes, of
that
course.
he knows something.
Yes, of course. I am satisfied. And along with our government also practice toward the English language, because
Yeah.
as you know that in this time the CBSE board, ICSE board, and many boards are popularized in this time, and each and every board want to enhance the English language, and our NEP 2020 is also toward this English language. Like the NEP 2020 is also said that each and every student have knowledge of three languages, like one mother tongue, one state and area's tongue, like one other language. So in this language, each and everybody added the English language. So it is right and correct, to according to me. Next, I want to know that please may you explain how can English learned easily. This is learned easily way. This is so hard language. I feel this is not for all peoples.
Basically, one word I think I have that will answer every question. That is practice.
Yes, of course.
Practice makes man perfect,
Of course.
and practice is the key of success also.
Yes.
So, by the practicing, you can improve your English and being a fluent speaker. And it's not too hard language, and it's not too easy. It's
Yes.
a medium. It's a middle language that is dependent on speaking. So I think that if you more speak, you have more knowledge. If you less speak, less knowledge.
But there is one question: if anybody have not any knowledge about the English language, like vocabs, reading, and writing, so what they will do at that time?
First of all, they need speak that sentences, that words that he knows. After that, he want to perfect himself. Like he have to learn vocabularies, learn some grammar rules along with this, and in this way he will make himself perfect.
So have you think that if anybody have need to guide her?
Need to guide. I think I have not taken any guide. So if anybody was, because I belong from a CBSE pattern, so I doesn't need to be a guider. But those person who are came from UP board, so I think some need. But I faced a lot of people who are from UP board but speak very well. I think a better knowledge they have,
They have interest
and
in.
they are interested. Along with this, they are very confident during speaking, and during speaking, they mistake or they made wrong mistake. They made mistakes very less, and my guider also, whenever I will speak on that application, so I faced a lot of peoples, and they speaks well um, from the CBSE board
So what do you
students.
suggest if anybody have not any knowledge about the English? They at the time they choose they should choose a guider
Yeah, of
or what?
course,
Of course, first
they
time they
can
should,
choose.
of course, because without
Because
guider,
in intentional this is hard to make their himself a best speaker, and some fundamentals are also important and significant, so yes, if they
yes.
need, so they can approach.
And other side, if any student have knowledge, some knowledge about English language, so if they were interested in the English language, they not they not need any
Right.
guider at this time.
So
Huh?
interest is a very good thing if you have interest in any field, so I think there is no need of any guider to improve that.
Yes, of course. So next topic I want to say that ki, what is the English grammar? What is the play a role in the English language?
English grammar play a very crucial role in the English speaking, that it because it fresh and it fertilize it fresh your vocabularies speaking as well your grammar. You can say that the accent,
Of course.
it is also under came under the accent.
Grammar.
And grammar, as I said, that fresh the speaking. So yes, this is important, and it also guide you how you will make the sentences, what the structure should be, and yes, these things
Yes,
should be
grammar is
remembered.
of course I cannot say that this is very necessary, but of course this is a play important role also in speaking language. So because they tell us some rules and regulations, some structures of sentences, ki how can we make the sentences during the speaking language.
Because in intentional or in beginning, the person who is speaking don't know whatever he or she is speaking, and the peoples who are in the beginning, so they don't know whatever he or she spoke. So the guider, that is a grammar, so the grammar need the grammar guide that this type of sentence is wrong and this type of sentence is correct.
Of course. So I want to know that if how can you have learned the English language, because you have also tell me that you have no any knowledge about the English language before the 4 years, and after the 4 years you were interested in the English language, and you were also try to speak English language. So have you any inspirational person, have you any person that you guided in this field anymore?
Yes, my teachers are play a very important role in this field, because they have also guided me that you should speak English. And you don't know English, I know that, but you should speak some words, some sentences as you could. So from there, before that I'm not interested to speak, and I always neglect their talks.
Yes, of course.
After that incident, I awake myself that no, this is a wrong thing, and I need improvement, because I am in my development age. So this is important, because whenever I will stand on my success, so this is important, because the public will speak that if asked that if you are reached at this place, so what's your struggle before it. So I need to speak something. So this is very important, because to show my impression, to show my knowledge, this will make more crucial.
Yes, of course, and I am very glad to listen your all the answers. So at last, I want to know one more thing, that if anybody want to speak English, what is the things they have to need? If they have, then they can speak English very easily. What is the main things?
Main things, first of all, the most important thing, that is interest.
Very
Without
course.
interest, he will not take any interest in speaking, because a lot of people only follow the steps, and they do not know that what they're doing.
Yes, of course.
And those person only guided by their parents to their parents also said that I am teaching you in in a big school, and
CBSE
in
school,
a CBSE
convent school.
school, and other type of school that are very uh, that are very
costly.
no that are very interested to speak to in the order to English. So the parents only said that only this, but the student are not interested to speak English because they know that they only assuming that this is what the benefit will be. I think nothing. We need knowledge. Yes, this is right that we need knowledge, but along with this, we should try to represent that knowledge,
Yes,
because in the front of only you can write the things in examination, not in real life. Because in real life, the presentation is more
most
crucial,
important.
and this will make the English different from everything. Public speaking is also important. That's why. And how I have changed myself. So I have just told that I am using that application. So that only provide me environment only, and the public speaker, what type of persons thinking, and what type of sentences, words they are using, and sentences are adopted by me. And this is the journey of the English grammar should English speaking should be. And we have talked everything about the English speaking that we should know about, and we need to improve our vocabulary power. We need to speak first and last thing, we need to speak.
Yes, of course.
Without speaking, we can't be understand whatever we have consumed. So after, at lastly, we need to some grammar corrections.
Yes, of course. And this is the our last question, and I am very glad to your all the answer that you have gave me, because we are. I have already tell that this is our first day. Yes, of course, and you are also the first day. So you have give your best, and also I am very satisfied and try to give your best always in the future. So best of luck. Thank you.